my Mind, Body, and Spirit channel. Okay, so I'm literally on a sugar high. Some of you may know 3 months ago I started my abdominal journey, or should I call it my journey to abs? I don't know, one or the other, right? So for 3 months I was very strict on working really hard and trying to see if I could get some abs, because I've always never had abs, even though I work out so much because I eat so bad, right? So I went on this journey to get some abs, and I did. I'm like super happy. But yesterday I got home and I decided that, listen, the journey has not ended, but I need a break. So I made me a whole chocolate cake. And I ate more than half of the cake. It was super delicious. I'm not sorry. It's just that I'm still on a sugar high. It's okay. I'm going to the gym today and I'm going to work really, really hard to burn some of those calories. Anyhow, so I've written about this topic in my diary. And I decided that, I wanted to share it with you because I think this is something that affects a lot of women and also some men. So today's topic is the strategy of letting people know that you're alone but not lonely. Guys, I have been out of a relationship for a really long time. Long time to the point where I can't remember. So I'm not even going to try to tell you when. I'm not even going to think about it. It's been a while. I've dated, I've dated people, hung out with people, but nothing has been to the point where I would recognize it as a relationship. But is it that I'm bad at relationships or the other person is bad at relationships? I don't know. I don't think about it. I know I'm not the best person to deal with. But listen, I'm accepting of a lot of things about myself. Whatever it is that I can change to grow and be better, I do it. I do what I think is required for me to get better. For me, not necessarily for somebody else. I have this thing where I'm not going to try to fit into people's life. People have to fit into mine. And maybe the other person is saying, I'm not going to fit into people's lives. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried about it. And like I said, my topic today is to talk about how much I may be alone, but I'm not lonely. Now, getting to this place was not easy. Getting to this place now where I can talk about this. But so many women are affected by this, and so many women are made to feel as if something is wrong with them because they're not in a relationship or in a serious relationship. Because hey, us ladies, we can be in something but not necessarily something serious, right? So picture this scenario. Guys, this scenario is me. Bear in mind, it's me. So one day you get a call from somebody who is close to you. Think about it. It could be a mom. It could be your mom, your dad, your best friend, a friend, relative, or society. Because society does make those calls, right? So it says to you, you have been, even before that, you have been in your happiness. And I'll call it your glow, and your happiness. Say you're about 10, 15 years or whatever into your work life after university. If you didn't go to university, whatever it is that you're doing, and you're so focused on amassing wealth, amassing your assets or debts, establishing yourself in a relation, in an industry, whatever it is that you're doing, you're focused on that. At the end of the day, you hang with your friends and you do things with your friend, you take trips together, you're happy. You really are happy. And you're not thinking about something else that could make you happy, because you're happy in the now, in the space that you're in, with the experiences that you're having, with the glow, and the happiness that you're experiencing. You're happy with it. You're okay with it. But then you get this call from, like I said, family, friends, or society. And the call says to you, yeah, so you're 30 and you haven't been married, you haven't had a child, you're not exactly in anything serious that makes that possible anytime in the future. So what's happening? When is that going to happen? Yeah, it needs to happen. And you're there because, remember, you're existing in this cocoon of happiness, grow, glow, happiness, right? And then this phone call comes to you, and what it does is an additional seed is planted within you, and you begin to think about something else. So you now have stagnant growth, the glow is dulled, the happiness now becomes unhappiness. No fault of yours, but because you took that call. And most of the times these are unavoidable calls because they're from people close to us. Now you may be able to avoid society's call, but these people who are really close to you, it's hard to avoid their calls, right? So they plant this seed in you that something is wrong with you. You are not where you are supposed to be. You are not where they envision you to be. And because you don't like disappointing people, you begin to disappoint yourself. So I know this because I've experienced it a lot. I am now, well, I turned 36 in September. No serious relationship, and I have no kids. None, right? And I'm okay. I'm fine with it. Am I open to a relationship? Of course. Like I said, I may not be the best relationship person. The world needs diversity to be exciting, right? Everybody can't be a doctor. Everybody can't be a lawyer, because what would be the excitement in all of that? So everybody's not going to get married, and everybody's not going to have kids. And until we get to that place where we realize this, then so many women, especially women in their 30s, are going to be unhappy. I love being Auntie Donette. I love when my friends have their babies or they get married and I'm there and I'm happy. This is what I love. This makes me happy. Doesn't take away from their happiness. But I'm still okay being me and being in the space that I'm in. So what I've had to do to overcome this fake unhappiness, because it's fake, it's a seed that somebody planted. It's not one that you planted for yourself. Somebody planted it within you, and it's now your duty to uproot it, get rid of it, and go back to your glow, grow, and happiness. Okay, so what are some strategies that I have used to overcome the fake unhappiness and the people who try to plant the seed of loneliness and unhappiness within me? What have I done? Firstly, you want to know what I do? I tell people to leave me the hell alone. I don't care who it is. It could be my mom, my brother, my close friends. But then my really close friends know not to come at me with those things, because they know me. They know that I'm not the type of person that's gonna question herself because you are trying to put your beliefs on me. No. So my really close friends don't come at me with those things. But for people who are associates, let's call them that, when they come at you with it, guys, simply Tell them to leave you the hell alone and go away with their fake unhappiness. Okay? Tell people to leave you alone. The second strategy that I use, you know, many of these people are people you know, and it's never good. We watch boxing, it's never good to hit below the belt. But sometimes in order to maintain your glow, grow, and happiness, you have to hit below the belt to protect you, because you are most important in this equation. So you want to know what I do sometimes? I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I hit below the belt. You know those friends or associates who they're married, they're unhappy. I know many people who are married and they're happy. And they have their babies and they're happy, and I'm anti-done it and I love it. But I'm talking about those other people who are married, they're unhappy, they're not happy, they have their babies, but then they try to come at you with their beliefs. Guys, hit below the belt. Highlight what you know about them. Thank God I don't have a family. Thank God I don't have a husband. Or else you wouldn't have my shoulder to cry on, because I would have to be holding up my husband and supporting my husband and supporting my family. Thank God I'm alone. I'm over here with my lonely, no child having, no husband having self, so that you can have somebody to talk to and cry on about all the issues you're having in that thing that you're trying to invite me to. Okay? Hit below the belt. Do what you must to maintain your peace of mind. Thirdly, ignore. Ignore the hell out of them. Some of my friends now, they have gotten to the place of not saying certain things to me because of how well I do at ignoring them when they come to me with the bullshit of me getting to a certain age and not having a child or having a husband. Listen, I ignore you. I'm not even somebody you can call about anything, because I know you're coming at me with BS. So they'll message first and say, Donette, I'm not going to talk about that. It's okay. I want to talk to you about this. And then I go on the phone or in person, however it is. Do not come at me with any of those BS. Thirdly, number 4. Yes, number 4. Let's use reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. You know those people who I spoke earlier about hitting below the belt? Reverse psychology is somewhat different. Reverse psychology is like when they call you and say, can you babysit this weekend or tomorrow or whenever? You let them know, of course I can. You know, I love your baby and I love you, but you should be happy I don't have a child of my own. Or you should be happy I don't have a husband, because if I did, I would not be able to take on your problems. I would not be able to help you out whenever you're in need. So you should be happy I don't have the things that you have, because if I did, what would you do? Where would you go? You know? So yeah, reverse psychology is another strategy. Guys, my last and my final strategy to letting people know that you're alone but you're not lonely is be your happy ass self. Be happy. Let them see you happy and they will know. If you are somebody who goes to your friends and you always complain about things, or if you don't complain, they talk about things and you allow it to come into your spirit and affect you in a negative way, which then causes you to be negative, then they will think it's okay to continue doing it. But if you show your happiness, you display the happiness that you are feeling within every day, then they will know that this other thing is not necessarily going to take away or add from your happiness, because you're already happy and you're already at peace with the person you are. So guys, this is my rant for today, just to let people know that if you're married and if you have a baby or if you're in a relationship, that's a good thing and that's a blessing. But if you don't, it is also a blessing and it is also a good thing. And many of us are just not good at relationships. I think I am not good at relationships, so I don't stress myself about relationships. I'm okay, and I find my own happiness in my environment and most of all within myself. So from me to you today, I send out some of my peace. I send some of my happiness. I can't give all of it to you. I'm sorry. I send light. I send the spirit of God that is within me. I send it all out to you. Peace, love, happiness, and I wish you all the joy that this world has to offer. Mwah!